Good morning, guys. How are we feeling today now that the show is mere days away from premiering?
I'm feeling good. I'm
Yeah.
feeling good, Karen.
Excited, very excited, and very curious to see how audiences respond.
I mean, for you guys, was there ever a moment, either during the creation of the show or even during the filming of the show, where either A, it clicked that this was actually happening, or B, you were like, it's going to take a bit to get us to where we want to be?
Go ahead, Karen.
I mean, Megan, it's one of those things where when I met Bill, we just get on like a house on fire. We have similar sensibilities. We both love character driven storytelling with high stakes in a world where audiences want to escape into. And we just shot out of a cannon. Like once, because we developed the pitch, and once we went to market with it, we were just off to the races. And there were moments shooting in Miami that were pinch me moments. Absolutely. But the whole thing has just been an awesome team effort. And it's exciting to finally be here where we can share it with audiences.
And then for both of you, because as you guys said, you met the old-fashioned way earlier on Zoom. Which one of you pitched the idea to the other, or was it more of a collaborative, let's just start throwing things at one another and see what sticks to the wall?
I'd written a script that got its way to Karen. She responded to the script, and we were off to the races. MRC said, "Yeah, let's do this," and then we pitched
Yeah.
it, and we were good to go, Megan.
And for Karen, when you got that script, what was it that you were like, I have to work with Bill. This is going to happen?
Well, I knew I wanted to work with Bill after meeting him. And then he said, I think you might be a right fit for this thing I wrote, M.I.A. It comes my way. I devour it. I don't just read it, I devour it. And after that, I was in. And so I was just hooked. There was sparked hugely creatively, after reading it. I totally saw how there could get 5 seasons out of this incredible start. And really wanted to go on this journey with Etta, really in a grounded and compelling way that's entertaining. Follow this girl as she works to avenge her family, inadvertently building her found family along the way. So it's just been awesome working with Bill. It's a dream.
And I got the opportunity to speak with some of the cast prior to speaking with you guys, and everyone keeps talking about how you guys were able to not only write these beautifully detailed scripts, but how they then managed to translate on the screen so that what they're reading is essentially coming to life. So for you guys, what was that process like, writing these scripts and then bringing it to the directors, the cinematographers, and say, this is what we need. Like, I didn't just write this beautiful line for no reason. It needs to be showcased in this scene.
Why Karen gets the credit for that. Karen, as the showrunner, is the person who all the writers come to. If there's a problem, Karen's got to fix it. She's on the set every day. So, the credit for that really goes to her. The showrunner is a job that, quite frankly, Megan, is an awful job. I would want nothing to do with it. But, when you got a good showrunner, it shows in the scripts, and it shows in the acting.
Yeah, and let me tell you, it does. It does, because I had the opportunity. I watched the whole season, and it comes off beautifully. It really does. Every episode is I want to say it's a different vibe, but it's the same vibe, just different touches in every episode that feels like it's building to this crescendo at the end of the season. And for you guys, a very key part of this series is Miami. Miami is its own character in this series. So why choose Miami?
Megan, you're quickly becoming my favorite person today. You choose Miami because Miami is one of those locations where it's easy to immediately have your audience have certain expectations. They think, I know what Miami's like. And then if you take a location that people have a preconceived notion about, you give them just enough of that, and then you subvert those expectations with the location and with your characters, how they interact within that location, you've got a winner. You can see it with Ozark, you can see it with Breaking Bad, you see it with The Sopranos. People think, I know what Albuquerque's like. Yeah, a little bit, but then how about we flip that? I know what Miami's like, a little bit, and then we go flip that, right? Same thing with Sopranos. Same thing with I think you probably look at almost any great show and think that has a specific location. That's the formula.
And it's a
Yeah.
great formula, I think.
Same
Oh,
with
Megan, I mean, agreed. You picked up on what was the huge creative aim from the jump, making Miami feel like a character in the show. And every time we were on location, showcasing Miami and making it feel seen, because that subtropical vibe down there, it's real, it's electric and beautiful and gritty. And we really wanted to capture that and let audiences escape into it.
Mhm.
And essentially it's a world of its own. I mean, when I spoke with Marta, she said, she was like, this is a world where you just don't believe people live the way they do until you're here. She was like, and you see it for yourself. And I think you guys showcase that so beautifully in Miami, because there have been previous shows that talk about that are located in Miami, but you get kind of sometimes the more party vibes out of them, more, or the strict gritty. But you guys do such a good job of, as I said, building it as a character that your actual characters play off of. In, whether they're in, the city or in the marigolds and stuff like that. So for you guys, again, that building aspect, was there something that at the end of the season you wanted to make sure audiences knew either about the show or about Miami?
Karen, what do you think?
Wow, what a great question, Megan.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's funny because I think maybe once you have the creative aim to make the city of Miami feel like a character, it becomes its own character in a way. I mean, for us, I love that that's your interpretation of it, because I'd love to be real smart and say, oh yeah, we were thinking about that all along. The truth is like, it's just, we wanted Miami to feel vibrant and electric and capture those South Florida vibes, whether we were in lush little Haiti or luxe San Marino Island. So the fact that you're responding to it in that way is incredible and awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much for speaking with me today. And I'm very excited for people to see the series.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thanks for watching it, Megan.